Hello everybody. Welcome to the People's Independent Station for news. I'm Dick Sprinkles filling in for Buster Hyman. He is on a 12-step vacation right now. Just to let you guys know. There's a lot in the news, but since I'm a meteorologist, who the fuck cares? I think Donald Trump's trying to take guns away from people or something. I don't know. That's what I heard. I get all my news from other stations. So if you've kind of been, under a rock, well, I guess if you've been under a rock, you would know that it's been fucking flooding everywhere. Down here in the middle, around Tennessee, pretty much this whole fucking area is underwater. My car floated away. I almost didn't make it in for the newscast. I think there's more fucking rain coming too. I think it's coming up from the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah. So, that's the fucking weather. We do have a new addition to the news team here at the People's Independent Station for news. It's our sportscaster. His name is Phillip Accio. If you would, please give me a warm welcome. Coming to you from the Jenny Taylor Elementary School. He is here to give a speech on why you should say no to drugs. Take it away, Phillip.
Thanks, Dick. Hey kids, my name is Phil Accio. I am the new sportscaster for the People's Independent Station for news. You may have heard of it, maybe your parents have been talking about it. Anyway, I'm here today at the Jenny Taylor Middle School, and I'm here to talk to you about drugs. I have had my fair share of bouts with drugs, alcohol, and the temptation to use them, much like Buster. But
No, Phillip, don't mention that Buster's... No, don't mention that.
what? Don't mention Buster. Sorry, kids, ignore Buster. Buster's gonna be fine. He's on vacation. Don't use quotes. He's on vacation right now, kids. He's gonna be fine. But what I'm here to talk to you about today is drugs and alcohol. Now, I have had a rough bout in my life. I used to have a little nose candy problem. If you kids don't know what that is, that's good. You're doing good. Now, you may think it's fun to go out to parties and get drunk or ripped or whatever you kids are calling it nowadays, but let me tell you something about myself. I'm 37 years old. I'm on my second ex-wife, and most of that was attributed to drugs and alcohol. You see, alcohol may seem fun at first. You go to your parties and you think, hey, I'll have a couple, maybe it'll make me more attractive. Maybe it'll make the girls more attractive. Well, let me tell you something. It doesn't. I mean, it does and it's fun, but it's not worth it, kids. I mean, one day, let's say you have your last bottle of Bud Light in the refrigerator and you drop it on the kitchen floor and you just get so worked up that your significant other walks into the kitchen and catches you trying to suck it up off the floor. I mean, that never happened to me, but that is one possible scenario. And then if you do go to the parties, you think it's fun to roll a doobie and smoke it with your friends. Well, it's really not. It's what they call a gateway drug.
Hey, Phillip, pot's legal now. It's legal.
Pot's legal now? What? Anyway, kids, you might ruin something in your life starting out with pot, because you end up working up to the cocaine, and that's the nose candy problem that I was talking about. And then from cocaine, sometimes you start going over to crack. And they call it rock too. And sometimes you fall to a low point in your life. You know, let's say for instance that you got the shakes and you got the itchies and you know you're standing out behind a building and you need a quick fix, so you go up to the guy behind the local Hardee's and then suddenly you're giving him a handy for a sudden, you know, a bump or a rock or one of those delicious roast beef and cheddar sandwiches that they sell there. And